Hi guys, it's BRuZeR here. Just wanted to create this quick video to show you guys something I've been working on. Um, I've been collecting Pokemon cards again for about 2 or 3 years now. Obviously, I used to collect as a child, but I got back into it, and I found that one of the ways I'm enjoying the hobby is by sharing my collection on Instagram. And this is good because you can find other people that are passionate about the hobby and are up for doing trades and selling cards at a decent price. So that's why I created my Instagram, and you can see my first couple of posts were these close-ups of like Charizard. Tried to get a bit creative here with the grayscale, and we got a light Arcanine here. These cards are actually currently with PSA, so I'm waiting for them to come back. But yeah, 21 likes, 14, 12 likes, no comments on them, no one really interested. So I changed it up and I went to something like this, like who would win. So this got a little bit more traction. Um, Only 16 likes, but 4 comments. Same with this one, 2 comments. People are actually talking about it a little bit now. Um, and then I just sort of showed off some individual cards. This is a no symbol Venomoth. That's currently up for trade if anyone's interested. But yeah, and then we got some cards, some Jolteons, Flareons, Vaporeons, just showing the different artworks from Rocket Set to Jungle Set. Pretty cool. Tried to do a video, a little boomerang video. Didn't do that great. Just a Zapdos, one of my favorite cards. But yeah, let's not going to bore you with all of this. Let's get into why I've actually brought you here. So I started doing something unique with my collection where I created animations for my cards. So if we look at my first one I did here, well, first of all, I'll show you the original, the Shining Gyarados. I got this actually from someone from Instagram, 1354 Pokemon, so shout outs to them. But what I did is this. So I added this sort of water effect, kind of dripping windshield effect to the card, making it kind of look like a window, which I thought was really neat. And I got 81 views, which is good. Um, Moving on, we got some other stuff here. So here's Dragonair. Got the animation in the background, the aurora lights. Just really looks kind of like it's supposed to be there. These ones, looking back on it, I'm not too big a fan of this now, where it comes out of the card. I think that kind of makes it a little bit cheesy, but some people do like it. Got Zapdos, that electric behind him. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. We got here, this one is Charmander with a videoed background. So he's got like a waterfall in the background. His tail's actually on fire. It's pretty cool. This was a cool one. So the background is actually animated around him, and his center spiral spinning the opposite direction. Makes for a cool effect. Venusaur blasting out his solar beam. You can see that the leaves are kind of like absorbing the light energy and feeding it into the center where the beam is being created and blasted out. Like this is kind of in this one kind of looks okay when it's coming out of the card, but yeah, definitely better than the Magmar in my opinion. And then we've got Gyarados doing a hyper beam or something, maybe a bulba beam. I'm not too sure, but yeah, similar moving effect. Abra, we've got the background here is different. So you can see this is animated. The stars. He's doing some sort of telepathic power here. It's kind of cool. Nidoking with his, I don't know, maybe like a hyper punch. The background moving. Got Blastoise here, spinning up for a hydro pump maybe. Again, another moving background. This was a cool one. This one, we got the water sort of splashing to either side, and you can't really tell too much, but this beam is kind of like flashing. And obviously we got the rain, so it's a proper storm that he's in. One of my favorites, definitely. Looks super cool. We got right on. Kind of makes it kind of looks like he's running towards you. We've got these sort of plumes of dust I've added here, making it look he's coming towards you. This one here, Butterfree, doing some sort of stun spore over the meadow. You can see the particles falling here, and some sort of flare, sun flare. It's kind of cool. Swirling flames, kind of like a phoenix rising from the ashes on Moltres. Cubone, with this one, the background is different, so this is actually a proper sky video, and in this artwork he's looking up to sort of nothing, but I've kind of made it look like he's kind of, I don't know, maybe being absorbed some of his soul or something like that, because of, you know, the backstory of Cubone is always a sad one, and I think this kind of looks cool. And then we've just got some regular cards here that I got. Just some filler posts, Rocket Zapdos, doing some sort of thunderbolt or something, shock in the pouring rain below, the clouds moving, pretty cool. We got Umbreon. People probably don't even recognize this, but this is actually a real moon, and it's slightly moving, whereas the original one is obviously just a picture, but this is a real moon. We've got some particle effects here to complement the actual hollow foil on the card, and then this purple effect, like some sort of psychic attack. And we've got Charmeleon, sort of a raging swirl of fire. Now I've got some more filler cards here, some cards I picked up recently. And then this one here is a very basic one. If you can see, very subtly he moves his horns. So if you blink you might miss it, but very subtly. This was a new technique I've just learnt, and I've actually applied it to a couple of other things like this Ponyta. This is a very rough version, but kind of a cool concept. I just need to work on trying to make the horse run, because that's quite a tricky animation to nail first time, but I'm working on it. And then this one here was it's my new favorite one. Heracross, if you remember, this card has the pincer antlers at the bottom corner here, and well, I'll just hit play, and you might want to adjust your volume because I think this gets quite loud, but here we go. Yeah, so that's my take on Heracross. You know, this one took quite a long time, a lot of effort to do, but I just think it's quite a fun, playful one, and I'm looking to do more stuff like this. I need to work on my animations, but these kind of more in-depth concepts are what I want to sort of do moving forward. I'd be interested to know what you guys think about these, and you know, I only do these with cards that I actually own in my collection, so that's kind of one of the fun parts about this. I'm not going to be doing this for any card willy-nilly. It has to be in my collection, and it's just a way I show off my cards. So if you guys like this, then, you know, give us a like, and please think about subscribing. Also head over to my Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description, and give me a follow there. I'm looking to really grow that and become more of a presence in the scene. But if you made it all the way to the end, guys, thanks very much for your time, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.